doing? Are y'all doing all right out there? Shout out to everybody that's here in the building because we have so much stories we have to tell about this. When I tell y'all every day, it gets stranger by the minute. Every day, a new story is unfolding right in front of our eyes. And we have to stay on this, y'all. So if you guys can hear me, please press that one so I know that my audio is working and it's not staticking. Okay? Woo! Are y'all in here? And make sure you guys like this video. We need all the likes we need so we can stay pushed in the algorithm so we can get our voices heard. Now, I didn't hear people say they want to be able to speak too. So I'll put the link at the top so people can call in on the stream, y'all. Y'all in here? All right. But I got to say, hold up now. Hold up. Let me get this straight. You mean to tell me Malcolm-Jamal Warner and Eddie Griffin, two grown black men who couldn't stand each other? Did y'all know they couldn't stand each other? Press 5 if you knew that Malcolm and Eddie could not stand each other. Press 10 if you did. Damn, what did I just say? All right, let's do that again. Press 5 if you knew they couldn't stand each other. Press 10 if this is news to you. If it's news to you, press 10. I did not know this, okay? But honey, two black grown men who couldn't stand each other was holding hands and saying a prayer before tapping every episode on Malcolm and Eddie. Child, those are two warriors. Clapping hands before welfare. Warfare, my God. Girl, don't play with me today. Don't play with me because, baby, this wasn't no sitcom set. No. See, that's what y'all think. Y'all think this was just a sitcom set. It was not. This was a spiritual battlefield. Do you hear what I'm saying? And if you don't know by now, let me wake you up today. This is systematic effort to destroy every black male entertainer image that refuses to buck, bow, or break. Period. Do y'all agree with me on that? Woo! Press 12 if you agree. Press 9 if you don't agree. Come on now. Come on now. My goodness. You see, Eddie been telling y'all. He been sounding the alarm for over a decade. He been screaming, y'all, whatever happened to integrity in man? Whatever happened to integrity man? Whatever happened to integrity man? Huh? Where is the integrity man gone? How many black men gotta wear a damn dress? How many, I say? How many black men gotta wear a dress? They want all y'all wearing lace fronts and lip gloss just to get a check. And guess what, y'all? Ain't nothing Eddie said could have prepared him for what happened to his co-star. Whoo! On July the 20th, 2025, that's that date, y'all. That's that date. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the heart and the soul of the Cosby Show, was pronounced dead. I'll never forget it. Now, baby, when Eddie heard that, he ain't tweet no soft little rest in peace. Nah. No, he did not. He grabbed his phone and he dropped a missile. And I want to know, did y'all know what he tweeted? Press 1 if you know what Eddie tweeted. Press 3 if you don't know what Eddie tweeted and you need me to tell y'all. Do y'all know what Eddie tweeted? Shout out, Ron. I love you too. Do you know what Eddie tweeted? Okay, let me tell y'all what he tweeted. Eddie said, "My heart is heavy. We lost a father, We lost a son. We lost a poet. We lost a teacher, a writer, a warrior, someone I went to war with against the Hollywood machine. I'm going to say that again. He said, my heart is heavy. We lost a father, son, poet, teacher, writer, warrior, someone I went to war with against the Hollywood machine. Now, did y'all hear what I heard? Did y'all hear what I heard? He said warrior, y'all. He said war, y'all. And he said machine, y'all. Come on now. Are y'all picking up what we picking down? Warrior, war, machine. Baby, that ain't no damn tribute. That's a confirmation. That man died in combat. Oh, God. He died in combat. And Eddie just confirmed it. Y'all are so asleep. I need y'all to wake up. Wake up, man. Because what y'all don't get is Malcolm and Eddie thought they were signing a contract to build Black excellence. But they walked on a set and realized they have been drafted. Every script they got, it was a setup. Every joke, it was a compromise on their manhood. Every punchline, it was a test. And Malcolm said it with his own damn mouth. Come on now. Y'all know I'm not lying on the day. Let's get these likes up. Come on now. We need to get the likes up if y'all want the truth to be told. And come on now. Come on now. Make sure y'all have subscribed here at this YouTube channel, The Messy Sweet Spot. But honey, I felt like Malcolm said out his own mouth, he said, I felt like I went from a top university to junior college. He tried to be funny without the stereotypes, y'all. And you know what they told him? They told him flat out, we didn't bring you here for that. We want the stereotypes. Okay, we want you juking and jiving. Yeah, we want you with the dresses on. We want you with the lipstick. We didn't ask for that. We don't want Black excellence. Woo! Honey, they don't want no genius. You hear what I'm saying? They wanted Theo Huxtable tap dancing and sucking and jiving when he refused. So you know what they did? They cut him off. You see, 100 episodes equal syndication. Syndication equals passive income. Passive income equals generational wealth. So guess what happened? So guess what episode they cut them at, y'all? Do y'all know the number that they cut them at? Can y'all guess the number? They cut them at 88. Yes. 12 episodes away from 100. They said, we tired of Malcolm fighting the writers. They got tired of Malcolm fighting the writers. We tired of Eddie acting up. Nah, baby. Y'all was tired of two free Black men who knew the rules of the damn war. That's what they was tired of. You can't fight, but you can't win. Ain't that some shit? You can fight, but you can't win. You can resist, but they got bigger ass weapons. And when you become too dangerous, honey, they got the final solution. Let's talk about that dress game. Let's talk about that dress game. Let's talk about that dress game. Let's talk about the emasculation agenda. Let's talk about that. Martin wore one. Tyler Perry got rich off of one. Jamie Foxx, Wesley Snipes, and even Big Mama House. Baby Eddie said, this ain't no goddamn coincidence. Eddie said, this shit is conditioning. They're conditioning the Black man. And now, honey, here come Bill Cosby. Before a single charge hit the news, Eddie was already saying, y'all, no black man leaves this game with his dignity intact. Ooh. He said, no black man leaves the game with his dignity intact. Baby, they don't even let you retire. They got to rewrite your own legacy. Michael Jackson, dead. Prince, dead. Kobe, dead. Honey, you think that shit is random? You think it's just all accidental? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, honey. This is warfare, okay? And the battlefield is Hollywood. And you see, Malcolm wasn't playing it safe no more. In his last year, he started dropping poetry like bombs on his IG. Aren't you tired of being hustled and played? That's what he said. Ain't you tired of being hustled and played? He was exposing the industry, the programming. He was saying the music they feed us, the roles they offer us, it all to control us. Damn, ain't that deep right there? Ain't that deep right there? This wasn't Theo Hustable anymore, y'all. This was a brother on a mission. This was a brother on a mission, I say. But guess what? They made him a threat. Yes. And 3 days after he posted a farewell, after he posted his farewell style message, talking about keep smiling, I'll be back soon. Keep smiling, I'll be back soon. They found him dead in Costa Rica, y'all. A drowning, they say. Baby, Malcolm wasn't no reckless man. He was a soldier who knew he had enemies. He was saying goodbye without saying goodbye. Eddie tribute was, honey, woo, how can I say it? Raw, unfiltered. Like a man who got the call he been dreading. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he already knew. He already knew, y'all. This machine don't just blacklist you, it erases you. And if smear campaigns don't do the trick, if blackballing don't work, they move to phase 3, removal. Remove that ass on out, child. The same playbook was used on who? Prince, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Tupac, Left Eye, man, Aaliyah, DMX. Honey, they just don't die. They died after speaking out. They died after exposing abuse. They died after going independent. And now, you add Malcolm-Jamal Warner to the list. Please. Eddie tried to warn us, y'all. Yes, he did. You are not gonna leave this business clean, he said. Because if character assassination, if that don't work, they're gonna spill your character. That shit don't work, honey. They will take you out. Malcolm podcast called Not All Is Hood. His IG poetry challenging all the stereotypes that they had about black people. He had the credibility of Theo and the soul of a poet. Do you hear what I'm saying? And they couldn't cancel him the old way. So they canceled him permanently. Amen. Woo! Honey, let's get these likes up. Y'all can do better with these likes. Come on now. Who really with me? Who is really with me on assignment in this war? I gotta know I'm not here by myself. Who's really with me now? Come on now. If you bumping with me, I need you to like that video. If you're bumping with me, I need you to hit that Cash App. And thank you for people that hit that Cash App yesterday. Thank you, Trina. Okay, use a real one. Use a real supporter, honey. Ooh, you know they don't like us talking like this on YouTube. Come on now. Come on now. Honey. And if that ain't enough to shake you, let me tell you about Michelle Thompson. Okay, yes, Justine. Theo's girlfriend on screen, but in real life, that was Malcolm's soulmate. Do y'all know about her? Huh? See, she died in his arms in 1998. Yeah. He climbed in that hospital bed, y'all, and held her till she passed. After that, every move he made, he asked, what would Michelle do? What would Michelle do? She was his compass, y'all. His moral, anchor. She kept him from losing his soul to the big ass machine. And when he finally chose to speak with no filter, to tell the truth, even if it cost him everything, he made the highest choice, just like Michelle. And the machine, honey, they couldn't let that live. They could not let that live. So don't call this a tragedy. Call it what it is, an execution. It's an execution. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was not a victim. He was a casualty in a war, a warrior, silenced, eliminated, but never be forgotten. Eddie tribute wasn't just farewell. It was a call to arms because the war is still on, y'all. The casualties are mounting. And baby, the machine is still taking them out one by one, two by two, and en masse. Okay? Woo! I need y'all to get these likes up. Am I doing all right today? Am I preaching tonight? Okay. I need y'all to get them likes up. Press 9 if I'm doing all right tonight. Am I doing all right tonight, y'all? Am I preaching right tonight, y'all? I need y'all to let me know where my people's at. Where my people's at? Now, I gotta say something, okay? Because I'm always reminded of Angie Stone. Do y'all mind if I say something about Angie Stone for 1 second? Huh? Do I have y'all permission to say something about Angie Stone for 1 second? I want to know. Press 2 if I got y'all permission to say something about Angie Stone. I know this is about Malcolm-Jamal, but I really, something in my spirit, really want to say something about Angie Stone for 1 second. Do I have y'all permission? Huh? Can I please get y'all permission? All right. Thank y'all. Now see, Angie Stone wasn't just an R&B singer who came and went, no baby. That woman right there, she was a whole pioneer. Honey, whoo, a black music historian in human form. Do you get what I'm saying? She was writing, arranging, singing, producing, and paving the damn way for half the girls that came after her, including the neo-soul movement they loved to act like popped out of nowhere. But the machine, oh my God, the machine, honey, they ain't never liked Angie Stone. No, they did not, baby. They ain't never liked a woman that looked like Angie Stone. They ain't never liked a woman that sounded like Angie Stone. And they told the truth and told the truth like Angie Stone. They didn't like that, baby. Because, see, Angie got that church voice, that slave and stress you hum. You get what I'm saying? Come back from our ancestor days. That black woman on the porch with rollers in her head, screaming, "Hallelujah! Hallelujah!" You can't program that. You cannot program that, baby. You cannot commercialize that. And you damn sure can't control it. They couldn't make her a puppet. So what did they do? Y'all know the drill. They sabotaged her. They ignored her. They erased her from the damn narrative. But baby, Angie Stone, honey, was the sequence. The first of all female rap groups signed to a damn label. Hello, somebody. You don't hear them talk about that in the hip hop community often. Now, do you? You don't hear her name when they start handing out Lifetime Achievements Awards. Honey, she should be up there with Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, Lauryn Hill. But because she didn't fit that Eurocentric beauty mode, because she ain't sell sex and sell scandal, because she was, honey, blackety black, okay? And vocal with it too, baby, okay? Honey, they threw her in the archives. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? Let's get these goddamn likes up now. Come on now. And when she had that little incident with her daughter, y'all remember that? How could we forget that with her daughter, right? Honey, that's all they wanted to talk about. That fight with her daughter. Press 7 if y'all remember Angie Stone fight with her daughter, huh? That's all they wanted to talk about, girl. Not her pen, not her voice, not her music genius, but some messy tabloid headlines. That's the same playbook they use on every truth-telling black woman in the damn industry. They did it to Nia. They did it to Jill Scott. They tried to do it with India.Arie too. They said, you too dark, you too loud, you too gospel, you too rope, your ass just not damn marketable. No, baby. You intimidated by her power. That's what that is. And let's be real. If Angie was light-skinned at mixed race industry plant, honey, okay, and with some whisper vocals, they would have handed her Grammys every goddamn year and called her a visionary. But instead, they gave her silence. Honey, yet she's still here, still performing. After all, honey, I don't care. I know she's gone, but the spirit of Angie Stone will always live on. Amen? Angie Stone will always live on. That's why, girl, I just tell you, man, oh man, Angie Stone Angie Stone got the same treatment. It's the same pattern. It's the same tactic. And we still don't know what happened to her. You see what I'm saying? They say one thing in the news, then it turned out to this and that and this and that. Whew. And I hear people talking too. And I just want to say, black men sticking together ain't just a cute idea, is it? Is it? It's a matter of survival. Whether you got $1 million contract or you working third shift at a goddamn warehouse, the system don't care. It's designed to break y'all down the same damn way. Divide and conquer. Emasculate and isolate. Use and discard. You see it over and over and over again in this damn industry. Look at Jamal and Eddie, two men who didn't even like each other, but every week they came together to pray. Why? Because they knew they were in the trenches. They understood that unity was the only weapon they had left. That's what warriors do, baby. That's what brothers do. But too many black men out here, honey, y'all are falling for the damn okie doke. Competing for crumbs, beefing over women and egos, dissing each other for attention, selling each other out for a little bit of shine, while the system, honey, sits back and laughs. Because when y'all ain't united, bitch, girl, honey, you ain't a damn threat. Huh. Listening, building a legacy takes time. It takes sacrifice. You got to think like the OGs, you see. You got to be like, honey, the Malcolms, like Fred, like Nipsey. It's a long game or no game at all. The white boys, honey, they got corporations that span generations. Woo! My God. Meanwhile, we out here still trying to fight for a seat at the table that don't even serve our own food. And don't think because you made it that you safe. I hope you don't think that. Listen, just go knock on Kanye West's door. Ask him. Ask Cat Williams. Okay, ask John. Ask Orlando Jones. Ask Tyrese. The moment you start speaking truth or pushing for ownership, honey, the machine will turn on your ass. But you know who they cannot handle? Do y'all know who they can't handle? Can somebody answer me this? And can we get the likes up, please? Can we please get the damn likes up? It's sad that I got to keep on asking and begging for us to get the likes up. Can we please get the likes up? And can y'all please share this message? But I'm going to give y'all 5 seconds. I want to know, do y'all know? Do y'all know the answer to my question? Who can they not handle? Do y'all know who they cannot handle? I'll wait. I'm waiting. I need y'all to answer. I need you to at least try. Do you know who they cannot handle? Okay, y'all taking a long time to comment. Y'all taking a long time to comment. Let's get these likes up. I tell y'all, since y'all won't comment, they cannot handle united black men. When black men come together and they are united, baby, men who pour into each other, men who protect each other, men who build together, not for flex on each other, but a genuine build. Men who pass the blueprint to the next one and not out here trying to gatekeep shit. Because that's how you build a legacy. That's how you create generational wealth. That's how you survive this system. It don't matter if you're famous or not. It's the same game at every level. So to every black man listening, honey, form your tribe. Find your real ones and stick with them. Cover each other in prayer, in power, and in purpose. Because this world will eat you up if you walk alone. You can't win a war if your army ain't organized. Hello. And trust me, baby, this is war. Come on now. Am I talking right? Am I talking right tonight? Come on now. Come on now. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Am I talking right tonight, y'all? You know, other people out here, they have different things to say. And I just want to say, listen to me when I say this. That dress ain't just fabric. It's a ritual. It's a test, and it's a curse in disguise. Don't let nobody gas you like this ain't a static, child, please. For decades, they've been pushing this man in a dress agenda on Black actors. And it's not about comedy, honey. It's about conformity. It's about humiliation on camera and control behind it. Now you say it. If you don't bow, you bow out. And that's exactly because that's what they tried to do to Dave Chappelle. Let's take it back. He was at the height of his career. The Chappelle Show was breaking records, redefining sketch comedy, putting Black satire on the map. But the moment he refused to wear that damn dress, baby, they said, Dave, it's just a joke. Dave, don't take it as so serious. Dave, we've all done it. And when he said no, they called him crazy. They called him unstable. They tried to paint him as a nut job who ran off to damn Africa. They tried to flip the script, but Dave knew. He peeped the goddamn game. And what did they say when he came back? They were just trying to break me. That's what he said. He said they were just trying to break me. I wasn't crazy. I was woke. I saw the play. I know what's going on out here. I know what's going on out here. Do you hear what I'm saying? Whew. See, when a man refuses to participate in his own, oh my God, degrading, that's when the machine gets nervous, you see. That's when the spear campaigns start to rolling on in. That's when they whisper behind your back and cut off your goddamn bag. They did it to Marlon Wayans. They did it to Jamie Foxx. They did it to Martin Lawrence. Even Kevin Hart tried to speak up, and they yanked his Black ass right back with the damn scandals. You gotta ask yourself, why is it always the Black men in dresses? They don't ask Tom Cruise to wear a goddamn thong and a wig. They don't ask, what's his name? Leon DiCaprio to be in drag. They don't tell Brad Pitt to play a woman to prove that he's funny. But honey, honey, they pay Black men millions to do it and keep doing it until his masculinity ain't even recognizable no more. They say, we just need comedy. No, baby, you need compliance. That's what that is. Because the moment a Black man says, I am enough, I don't need to be mocked to be marketable, I will not be your joke. The moment he says that, honey, they push him out the Black door with no goodbye and a reputation up in flames. So yes, stand strong, Black man. You ain't crazy. You ain't paranoid. You just seeing clear. They trying to get you to bow down so you cannot stand up. But this generation, honey, they ain't having it. We ain't dressing up for no goddamn check. We dressing in truth and suited in power. Can I get an amen to that? Can I get an amen to that? Do y'all like me talking today? Baby, do y'all like me talking today? Press 10 if I'm talking good. I need to know. I need to know. Come on now. We are here at the Messy Sweet Spot. We need y'all to get these damn likes up. We need y'all to get these likes up now. Come on. My goodness. Whew. And you know what else I wanted to mention too? Do you guys believe that Malcolm, this should be an investigation? Press 5 if you really feel that this should be an investigation. I want to know. Because I feel this ain't no coincidence. I feel this is a generational execution of Black man Men wrapped up in $1 million contracts and funeral programs. Let me tell y'all what this really is. The industry don't just take lives, they target them. Every time a black man in music or entertainment tries to step outside that damn box, honey, tries to wake folks up, tries to own something, tries to speak truth, boom, boom, boom. They either end up blackballed, broke, drugged out, or just plain dead. You think it's just bad luck that so many rappers are getting gunned down? You think all this is just accidental overdoses? They just accidentally just overdose. And the shit just keep on happening back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Nah, baby. That ain't death. That's silencing. Yeah, that's what they doing. The music industry is a blood ritual machine. And hell yeah, I said it. I said it. And I say it again. It thrives off of pain, trauma, and death. Look at all these reality shows, pain and drama, and killing each other spiritually. Everything, the music, pain, trauma, killing each other spiritually. They want these young black boys to rap about murder, then die by the same script they wrote. I'm going to say that again. Somebody in the back didn't hear it. Are you listening? Are you listening? They want these young black boys to rap about murder, then die by the same script they wrote. Look at Pop Smoke. Look at Juice WRLD. Look at King Von. Look at P&B Rock. Look at Nipsey. Baby, how many more? How many damn, oh my God, murals we gotta paint before folks see the damn trap? And listen, some of y'all said it. The music has a lot of deaths behind it. That's exactly right. That's because the music itself has become a spell. Yes, I said it, a spell. Do y'all believe that? When you got kids in the hood reciting lyrics about killing their own ops, doing pills, spinning the block, selling souls, they ain't even hit puberty yet. That's not music, that's programming. And you know what's wild is? The labels, they don't give a damn. They don't care. They will sign an 18-year-old tomorrow if he got a murder case pending and a drill track on TikTok. Because the machine profits off the funeral. Hello. Hello. It profits off the funeral. Now, let's be real. Who own these labels? Who control the playlist? Who decides what goes viral? It ain't us. So ask yourself, why is it only death-centered, pain-driven, soulless music being pushed through the speakers of our youth? Where is the balance? Oh, right. They killed that too. They silenced the conscious ones. They shelved the woke ones. They sabotaged, honey, whoo, oh my God. And the second they speak out, we get the same headlines. Mentally broke down, drug overdose, tragic accident, found unresponsive. Found unresponsive or found to be too dangerous to the narrative. So yes, we need an investigation, a spiritual one, a community-led one, because this ain't gonna stop until we start calling it what it is, an industry of death disguised as entertainment. We are losing our brothers, not just in the street, not just in prison, but on stage, in studios, and in silence. To every viewer, pay attention to the damn pattern. Look beyond the headlines. Stop eating every narrative they serve your ass. 'Cause, baby, this ain't just deaths. They're sacrifices. Oh, my God. Now, I know y'all say, well, can we play the video? Well, let's play the video, y'all. Let's play the video.
In real life.
I did not know this.
Yeah. Like we didn't get, but every single week before taping, we'd come together, we'd put our hands together, we'd bow, and we'd pray before we go out there.
Two warriors who couldn't stand each other, praying together before battle. Every week for 4 years, Malcolm-Jamal Warner and Eddie Griffin put aside their personal differences to fight a war most people didn't even know was happening.
There is a systematic effort to destroy every black male entertainer's image. They want us all to have an actress by a name.
For over a decade, Eddie Griffin has been screaming about Hollywood's war against black men who refuse to submit.
Whatever happened to integrity, man, huh? How many brothers got to wear...
Eddie exposed the systematic emasculation program, but nothing he predicted could have prepared him for what happened to his former co-star on July 20th, 2025.
The actor Malcolm-Jamal Warner, widely known for starring in the hit TV sitcom The Cosby Show, has died.
When Eddie Griffin heard his old co-star was dead, he didn't post some generic RIP message. He dropped a bombshell on Instagram that exposed exactly what killed Malcolm-Jamal Warner.
The actor Malcolm-Jamal Warner, widely known for starring in the hit TV sitcom The Cosby Show, has died.
He wrote, "My heart is heavy today, for what the world lost was a father, a son, a poet, a musician, an actor, a teacher, a writer, a director, a friend, a warrior that I had the pleasure of going to war with against the Hollywood machine and sometimes with each other because that's what brothers do. But the love was and is always there." Eddie didn't say they worked in Hollywood. He said they went to war against it. That's not the language you use for show business disputes. That's military terminology. That's what you say when someone dies fighting an enemy. The war started during Malcolm and Eddie. Both men thought they were getting a platform to create positive black entertainment. Instead, they walked into a battlefield where every script was a fight. Every episode was resistance against a system designed to make them perform like trained monkeys.
So it was, for me, it was like going from a top university to junior college. Because I'm saying, look, we can actually be funny without doing the stereotypical stuff.
Right.
And no one was really interested in that route. They're like, we didn't bring you over here for that. This is what we do.
Malcolm wasn't describing creative differences. He was describing psychological warfare. They took America's favorite TV son and tried to force him to...
Do y'all see this comment? Pauletta Johnson, Miss Johnson said, I want y'all to read that comment, and I need more of y'all to start commenting. We need to start engaging together, y'all. The more you comment, the better we can build as a unit on this channel. You understand? So I need y'all to comment more. And I appreciate all of you all that have been commenting and liking this video and sharing the message. I really appreciate y'all. We need more to do it as well. But I want to talk about what Miss Johnson posted. And baby, whoo, they ain't never been able to handle real black power. Have they? Have they really been able to handle real black power, y'all? I'm not talking about no fake Instagram power. I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about that ancestral, spirit-led, mind-sharp, heart-open, I ain't bound to no goddamn system kind of black power. Huh? That I am the storm they warned you about type of power. You understand? I am the storm, baby. I am the storm they warned your ass about type of power. Baby, come on now. Come on now. You think it's a coincidence they targeted the strong ones, the warriors, the builders, the truth tellers, the ones who don't need approval, don't need validation, and damn sure don't need Hollywood to define them. Baby, they fear that shit. They feared Malcolm X. They feared Tupac. They feared Dick Gregory. They feared Nipsey. Come on now. They feared Muhammad. And now they fear Malcolm-Jamal Warner from the damn grave. Okay. Because he had power. Not just celebrity, not just popularity. I'm talking about real power, the kind that wake people up from a coma of spiritual sleep type of power, the kind that makes young black boys ask questions, the kind that makes black girls stand taller type of power. And let me tell you something right now, they don't fear no fool. They don't fear no fool. They don't fear no fool. All them fools, they don't fear no fool. They don't fear the ones chasing fame. No. They fear the ones chasing freedom. That's what they fear. The ones chasing freedom. You see, the machine is built to absorb you. The machine is built to mold you, to market you, and milk you, then discard you when you're no longer profitable or predictable. But when you are a warrior, oh no, you don't follow the script. You write your own prophecy. You stand 10 toes down and say, I won't dance for your ass. No, I will not. I won't degrade myself for nobody. I won't sell my soul to keep a seat at your crooked ass table. Honey, that right there, that's when they panic. Yes, that's when they panic because they know one strong black warrior can ignite 1,000 more. One voice becomes a movement. One man truth becomes a torch in the damn dark. And that, my love, is what they can't handle. So when you say they can't handle strong black warriors, woo, baby, you ain't lying. You summon every ancestor who ever picked up a weapon and said, no more. Because the war is still on, baby. The battlefield is mental, baby. And power, real power, is spiritual. Malcolm had it. Eddie still got it. And you, if you speak up, question everything, and stay alert, you got it too. We are the threat. We are the resistance. We are the revolution. Honey, my goodness, if y'all don't get the likes up tonight,
degrade himself for their entertainment. When he refused, the machine turned against him.
Even though we were at odds, what we both understood is we get to 100 episodes, we're going to have a sweet vacation. Ultimately, they cut us at 88 because they were tired. They were tired of me fighting with the writers, and then they were tired of Eddie's shenanigans.
88 episodes, just 12 away from generational wealth through syndication. They killed the show because Malcolm and Eddie wouldn't stay in their place. The machine doesn't just control your image, It controls your money, your future, your ability to build independent wealth. That's when both men learned the rules of engagement. You can fight, but you can't win. You can resist, but there's always a bigger weapon they can deploy. And if you become too dangerous, if you start exposing too much truth, the machine has a final solution. Eddie Griffin has been screaming about Hollywood's systematic destruction of black men for over a decade. His comedy specials weren't just jokes, they were intelligence reports from inside the war zone. This was Eddie exposing the systematic emasculation of black men in Hollywood. Every major black male star has worn a dress on screen. It's not coincidence, it's conditioning. Break down their masculinity, make them perform degradation, then reward them with money and fame. But Eddie's most chilling prediction came when he talked about Bill Cosby. Years before the allegations went mainstream, Eddie was warning that no black entertainer gets to leave Hollywood with their dignity intact. Eddie wasn't making predictions. He was reading the playbook. Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. Every black man who achieved independent power and influence got hit with career-destroying scandals. The timing is never accidental.
Reason number one, why they came after Bill Cosby.
If a black man does something, it says, John Jones, blacklist, said black, black, black. Now, if a white man does it, it isn't white man Jones, it's just a man.
Eddie was exposing the media manipulation that creates different rules for black and white celebrities. When white stars face scandals, they're individuals. When black stars face the same issues, they become proof of racial stereotypes. This psychological warfare was designed to keep black entertainers compliant through fear. But Malcolm-Jamal Warner stopped being afraid, and that's when the machine moved to its final phase. Something changed in Malcolm-Jamal Warner during his final year. The man who had carefully navigated Hollywood politics for decades started speaking truth to power with reckless abandon. His Instagram became a weapon of war against the psychological programming Eddie had been exposing.
I am tired of running for shade. And aren't you tired of being hustled and played? And aren't we all tired of crying about how hard it is to be black in America, even if it looks like we've got it made?
This wasn't poetry. This was Malcolm directly calling out the systematic programming of black Americans. The music we're programmed to celebrate. He was exposing how the entertainment industry deliberately promotes degrading content to condition black audiences. Traits placed upon them by their captors. He was naming the puppet masters who control the narrative. The timing couldn't have been worse for Hollywood. With Diddy facing federal charges, with Jeffrey Epstein connections finally being exposed, with systematic corruption being investigated at the highest levels, Malcolm-Jamal Warner was positioning himself as a credible witness to decades of psychological warfare. His final video shows a man who knew he was living on borrowed time.
You know, life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile.
Malcolm was acknowledging that forces beyond his control were determining his fate. The forced positivity, the desperate attempt to find reasons to smile, the promise that I'll be back soon. This was a man saying goodbye without being able to say goodbye.
Hold up. Flag on a page. Do y'all see this comment? Do y'all see this comment by Lovemore85? What do y'all think about this? Huh? What do y'all think about this right here? Whew. Are you a plant? Did Rock Nation send you? Huh? Now see Lovemore85. First of all, let me thank you for your little drive-by comment, because clearly you ain't here for the content, if you get what I mean, okay? You here to monitor the movement like the rest of the agents in disguise. This is an agent, y'all. Lovemore85 is an agent. But since you called my name, baby, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. Where my fan at? I'm gonna answer loud and clear. Woo! Yes, I'm milking the subject. And what about it? When they milk our pain, when TMZ runs the same story 15 different ways and monetize our death, y'all sit quiet. When CNN sensationalizes a black body before it's even cold, y'all sip wine and say, that's just journalism. But the moment a black woman with range, with wisdom, with spiritual discernment uses her voice to honor the fallen and expose the pattern, suddenly I'm milking it and it's unattractive. Baby, unattractive to who? To who, I say? The truth ain't supposed to be cute. Y'all, is the truth always cute out here? I just want to know. Is the truth always cute? Press 1 if the truth is always cute. Press 5 if you know the truth ain't always damn cute. The truth can be messy. The truth can be some right damn ugly. It's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm going to say it again. It's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. And as for lazy, oh, honey, this is warfare work. Warfare, okay? You think it's easy unraveling spiritual associations disguised as accidents? You think breaking down 30 years of industry exploitation, ritual humiliation, and pattern disguise is lazy? No, baby. Lazy is scrolling into a room you don't understand, commenting on a video you didn't fully watch, and trying to shut down a conversation you're not even equipped to handle. Let's talk about what's really lazy. Sitting back, criticizing while your people die in the same system you too scared to confront. Huh? Just taking in mainstream narratives without no discernment. Anything the news throw at you, you just gonna take it. You don't question it, you just gonna take it. Being more offended by my commentary than by Malcolm-Jamal Warner's mystery death. You mad? I'm talking about it. I'm mad it keeps happening to our people. That's what I'm mad about. And you sitting up here, you mad because I'm talking about it. Man, now let me tell you what. Let me tell you what's not going to happen today. You're not going to guilt trip me for raising my voice about a man who stood for something. You're not going to derail a conversation about a systematic silencing with your bored judgment, because it's boring. And you're damn sure not going to shame me for turning tragedy into truth. I'm not chasing clicks. I'm chasing clarity. Malcolm ain't just a trending damn topic. He's a warning. He's a mirror. He's a reminder that this machine don't love none of us. If we don't speak up, we're next. So if you don't like what I do, baby, honey, you are free to scroll. You free to block. You free to go build your own platform. But what you're not going to do is come in my space where we tell the truth and try to hush me. Because guess what, baby? Gigi, Bonequisha, Mary Alice, all of me, we gonna speak loud, long, and unapologetically. Do you hear me? Come on now. Who riding with me? Who riding with me? Who riding with me? Come on. Who riding with me tonight, y'all? Y'all see how they trying to do me? Where my hitters at? Where my party crashers at? Who riding with me?
3 days later, he was dead in the waters off Costa Rica, officially ruled an accidental drowning. No witnesses, no foul play. Just another tragic loss that permanently silenced a truth-teller who had become too dangerous to the machine. Eddie Griffin's warning about black entertainers never leaving the business clean wasn't theoretical. He was documenting a pattern that would eventually consume his friend, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Eddie wasn't just defending Bill Cosby. He was exposing the systematic timing and methodology behind character assassination campaigns targeting powerful black men in entertainment. In this explosive interview, Eddie methodically deconstructed the Cosby allegations, pointing out how they followed a predictable pattern designed to maximize psychological and financial damage. Eddie highlighted the suspicious timing, how decades-old accusations surfaced precisely when Cosby was at his peak influence, attempting to buy NBC and regain control over his creative legacy. He questioned the logic behind the accuser's stories, asking why women would voluntarily enter private hotel rooms with a married man whose family-focused public image was internationally known, then wait 30 years to report alleged assaults. But Eddie's real bombshell was connecting this to a broader systematic effort. He wasn't focused on Cosby's guilt or innocence.
Hold on, I want to say something. Do y'all see that comment? Do y'all see that comment by Alice? I need y'all to read this comment on the screen by Alice. Do y'all see this, what Alice said? Now, Miss Alice, you know I love that name Alice, right? Miss Alice, you ain't lying. You are not wrong, Miss Alice. That beach Malcolm was found in, that Costa Rica, that Playa Negra, child, it has a reputation, Alice. We talking about strong currents, Alice. I'm talking about sharp rocks, red flag advisories. I'm talking about signs that basically scream, turn your ass around or get swept up. Basically, turn that ass around or get swept up. Alice, the locals don't even play in that water like that, Alice. Alice, did you know that? Alice. So you mean to tell me Malcolm-Jamal Warner, a grown man with intelligence, he ain't no dummy. He ain't no fool. This is a man with intelligence. A daughter he adores. And years of industry smarts. It's just gonna jump in that water for some fun? Come on now. Come on now. Ain't nobody jumping in the ocean or a pool with sharks just for fun. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me, oh, he just jumped in a pool full of sharks that didn't eat for weeks, and he just jumped his black ass in a pool with sharks. And it was an accident. Come on, Alice. My God, Alice. It don't make sense. And I need one of y'all, some of y'all, I need y'all to make it make sense. Can y'all make it make sense? Because guess what, Alice? He wouldn't have done that, and you know it. He was a man who thought before he acted. He was protective. He was calculated. You could hear it in his interviews, in his poetry, and how he spoke on legacy and life. So why would he just suddenly throw caution to the wind and put himself and his daughter in danger at a beach that's known for taking folks under, Alice? Come on. Because, baby, I don't think he did. Is anybody else feeling like I'm feeling? Press 2 if you feel like how I feel. Press 6 if you feel like, nah, this was just an accident. He went in there knowing all that, and he just did it because he's dumb and he a fool. Come on now, we know that's not him. See, this is where it gets dark. This is where the conspiracy stop being a theory and starts sounding like facts with a bad wig on, because accidents don't come with that much mystery behind it. Why was he even there if it was a family trip? But there's no confirmation of who actually went with him. I'm hearing, how is a family trip? But then y'all say the wife wasn't there. Where was the wife? The wife is a mystery. She ain't speaking out. Now y'all saying y'all can't find a wife. Which one is it? The mama speaking out. The mama want an investigation. Bill Cosby want an investigation. Felicia Rashad wants an investigation. Where's the wife? What do the wife want? The wife is a goddamn y'all. Why wasn't his daughter pulled under too? If they were swimming together, but hold on, stop that, because what did the news lie? Did the news lie? The news lied and said they were swimming together. Then the doctor said they were the daughter was not even in the ocean, man. That's why you can't listen to the news, and the news still haven't corrected that. Come on now. Why no witnesses? Why ain't a whole bunch of witnesses speaking out? Why they not talking about what they saw? Why we don't got no footage? Now, you know damn well the society we live in, somebody about to drown, everybody got their cameras out, right? Press 7 if everybody got their goddamn cameras out, anything, a tragedy happen. If I went outside on a subway and a man started knocking me upside my head, they ain't gonna help me. What they gonna do? They gonna turn the phone on. They gonna start recording. That's what they gonna do. That's what they always do. They start recording any pain, any trauma. Where are the recordings? People was out there. Where was it? Where was the damn recordings at? Where's the recordings of him getting that CPS for 45 minutes? You know y'all nosy as hell. Y'all love to record everything and put it on the internet. Y'all record funerals. Y'all be all up in somebody's face with a camera while they crying at a damn funeral. How many times have we saw people funerals? How many times have we saw people getting beat up and jumped and set up on damn camera? And you mean to tell me ain't nobody got no camera? Ain't nobody put the camera out on the beach while he getting that 45-minute CPR? Or he out there drop? Come on now. You believe what you want to believe. No lifeguard investigation? What's up with that? Not even, man. And how the hell did it come from a vacation to a body found floating in silence? Man, listen, this ain't just odd, Alice. That is a textbook cover up, Alice. It keeps all, man, let's keep it all the way gutter, Alice, okay? Malcolm had become a liability to the machine, Alice. His IG was a weapon. His poetry was surgical. His interviews were starting to sound like coded confirmations. And baby, his influence was too clean for them to destroy him with the usual tabloid tricks. So, what did they do when they cannot cancel you? They vanish you. That's what they do. They vanish you. They blame the ocean. They say, hell, he should have known better. They say, let the public shame the victim for his own damn death. Why was he even in the damn water? And boom, case closed. Just another tragic accident, right? Wrong. This ain't just a beach. This ain't just a current. This is, honey, this is an operation dressed in sand and surfboards. Malcolm-Jamal Warner didn't die from a wave. He died in a war that ain't never been declared. So I thank you, Alice. I thank you, Alice. Thank you for using your discernment instead of swallowing the lie they feed in these damn headlines. You asked a real question, Alice, and that question is just what exposed the whole damn foundation. Woo! Next topic, please. Next question, please. Next question or comment.
He was documenting how the entertainment machine deploys coordinated media campaigns to destroy Black entertainers who become too independent, too wealthy, or too vocal about racial injustice. The 30-year delay wasn't accidental. It ensured the allegations would surface past the statute of limitations, making them impossible to prove or disprove legally while maximizing reputational damage. The pattern is always the same. Michael Jackson died while planning the comeback that would have given him unprecedented control over his music and legacy. Prince died just as he was fighting to regain ownership of his masters. Whitney Houston died at the height of renewed public interest in her story of industry abuse. And now, Malcolm-Jamal Warner, a figure so beloved he was immune to typical character assassination, dies in a Costa Rica drowning accident, just as he was becoming most vocal about systematic psychological warfare against Black Americans. But Eddie saw this coming. He's been documenting this pattern for years, warning that the machine always has a final solution when reputation destruction fails.
You're not going to die clean.
I mean, everything that Bill Cosby has built up, the decades of work that he stood behind.
Man has...
Ooh, did y'all see what Dwayne said? Should I talk about what Dwayne just said about Whitney?
Eddie had been warning about. His interviews connected entertainment industry racism to broader patterns of systematic oppression. Most dangerously, he was doing it with the credibility of Theo Huxtable. You can't destroy America's favorite TV son with typical smear campaigns. You can't isolate someone with his resume and connections. When character assassination won't work, when professional blacklisting fails, the machine moves to its final phase. 3 days after Malcolm-Jamal Warner's body was pulled from Costa Rican waters, Eddie Griffin posted the tribute that confirmed every conspiracy theorist's worst.
Ooh, I gotta say something about Dwayne. And another thing, Dwayne, since you brought up Whitney Houston, did y'all know what Ray J just said about Whitney Houston, about they was in love? Press 1 if you heard the latest news what Ray J said about Whitney Houston. Press 1 if you heard the news. Press 7 if you have not heard the news what Ray J said about Whitney Houston. And press 10 if you want me to play that clip for you. Okay? But honey, my goodness. Yes, Dwayne. Yes, Dwayne. Whitney Houston, the voice, was ruled and accidentally bathtub drowning in 2012. Do y'all see all these accidents with all these celebrities? There's always an accident. Angie Stone, car accident. It's always Princess Diana accident. Y'all don't see the accident shit? Come on now. But guess what else? So what her daughter? Did y'all forget about Whitney Houston's daughter? Bobby Christina 3 years later, same damn way. Bathtub, face down, no struggle, same family. You mean to tell me a mother and a daughter died the same exact way in bathtubs in hotel settings within 3-year span, and y'all still believe it's a just damn coincidence? Baby, somebody was sending a warning. Somebody was, girl, come on now. Y'all cannot be that naive. Child, the devil is a liar, and so is half of the medical examiner's office, okay? And now here we go again. Over a decade later, Malcolm-Jamal Warner, another beloved, clean-cut, cultural, protected Black entertainer, dead by drowning, no foul play, no autopsy mess, just swept under the damn wave like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. It's the same playbook, y'all. Let me give it to you raw. When the machine cannot humiliate you, when they can't cancel you with scandal, when you too respected, too clean, too influential, honey, they let the water do the dirty work. And baby, these ain't drownings. These are spiritual executions dressed up as hotel accidents. Let's talk about the ritual nature of it all, because yes, I'm going there, Dwayne. I'm going there, Dwayne. Water ain't just water to them, baby. Water is symbolic. Y'all don't know that water is symbolic to them? Water is used in every major sacrificial initiation across multiple belief systems. Press 1 if y'all knew that. Press 2 if you already clocked that T. Press 9 if you ain't even think like that. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all forgot about water. It's so symbolic. During these rituals, man. Whoo, my goodness. Silence, cleansing, erasure, washed away. It symbolizes silence. It symbolizes cleanliness. It's cleansing. It symbolizes erasure, washed away. You think it's a coincidence so many high-profile, spiritual, connected Black entertainers end up face down in a tub or an ocean? Whitney, Bobby Christina, Dolores from the Cranberries, Aaron. My God. Now Malcolm, Ocean. These ain't isolated tragedies. This is a systematic trend hiding in plain sight. And the media always gives you the same cozy bedtime story. There was no signs of trauma. The reports are inconclusive. Probably just slipped and fell. Slipped and fell where? Into the afterlife? Child, please. Whitney just didn't fall into no damn tub. That woman was being spiritually attacked for years. She was warning us through her music, y'all. Her voice wasn't just talent, Dwayne. It was a spiritual warfare, Dwayne. That's why Clyde Davis kept using her like a golden goose in a damn cage, even after her light was dimming, Dwayne. And guess where her body was found at, Dwayne? Guess. It was found in the Beverly Hills Hotel, Dwayne. Woo! While Clyde Davis' industry party was still going on the same floor, Dwayne. You think they didn't know, Dwayne? Do you think they care, Dwayne? You think this system is above sacrificing someone mid-celebrity? Come on now, Dwayne. Let me remind y'all, Hollywood don't mourn. It's, woo, honey, Hollywood profits from its corpus. Its corpus, okay? The drowning narrative is just the bow on the coffin. So yes, Dwayne, Whitney was rude or drowning, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And after Malcolm, you shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. Come on now. Now let me know again. Did y'all want me to play what Ray J said? Can I get another 10? Don't let me put it up here. I'll put it up here. I'm gonna dive just a little bit, y'all. People want to know what Ray J said about Whitney this morning or it happened late last night. It sure did. Okay, and I'm gonna play it for you too. Just give me 1 minute. I'm going into this account because I got a character named Mary Alice.
Hey,
and she touched on this. She sure did. And I'm gonna put it on.
What did he say?
Give me 1 second. Here we go. I got it here. I got it. It's up and it's stuck. I just need to bring it up here so you guys can see. Okay. Stop this. I'm gonna bring it back. Don't you worry. We're gonna finish that video. But I just wanted to show y'all this video. All right. So that lady y'all see on the thing, that's Mary Alice. That's another characters I do. I do commentary on the side dealing with the latest news trends. So feel free to go over there and support Mary Alice Palace if you want to know the latest news trends going on out here. But here we go.
The Clive Davis event was the next day. We were going to go there together. And we were going to fucking really make the announcement that, like, you know what I'm saying?
So y'all had a real relationship.
1000%, bro.
The real emotions.
Bro, that was my people, bro.
So
that's how I barely speak on Whitney. She's Whitney Houston.
Yes.
That's Whitney Houston, but she's Whitney to me, right? And it's just so distasteful for somebody to tell somebody something that the other person can't respond to.
Right.
To me, it's unfair. So I've always just never said nothing. But now that this shit's going everywhere.
How did you guys even meet? Like, take us through the good time, right? Like,
it was nothing but good times.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
So how did the Whitney and Ray J thing become a thing?
Because because we just started bonding, bro, like in Miami. But Whitney was Brandy's idol. That's all Brandy listened to. She fucking worshiped Whitney. She loved her and she emulated everything around her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I like Whitney too, and I felt the same way, just different. Then when I seen her, I went there. Because it happened, and then we was locked in for a long time, bro. And so,
did the public know about?
They knew about it for sure. They saw us everywhere. But we was gonna make it official the night she passed, bro.
Ooh, baby, y'all know I don't even like talking about the dead unless I'm praying. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there. So I just want to let y'all know, since we did brought up Whitney Houston, I wanted y'all to know the latest news on Whitney Houston when it comes to that Ray J. The wild thing he did say was he was going to come out in full public and let the world know that him and Whitney Houston was in a full-blown relationship that night. But that same night he was going to do that, that's the same night she passed away. I think he is telling on himself. I don't know about y'all. That sounds so eerie. That sounds so creepy. It sounds as if Whitney was like, "Nah, I don't want to come out with you. I don't want you to be my man." And he probably took her ass out of here because she rejected him. That's what it's given. It's given. She rejected Ray J, and she did not want to come out with him. He got pissed off and he felt rejected, and he was probably high on them drugs and he did something horrible. That's the way I took it. I could be wrong, but honey, he's telling on himself to me. But let's continue on.
Fears. But it wasn't what he said. It was how he said it. My heart is heavy today. For what the world lost was a father, a son, a poet, a musician, an actor, a teacher, a writer, a director, a friend, a warrior that I had the pleasure of going to war with, against the Hollywood machine and sometimes with each other because that's what brothers do. But the love was and is always there. Every word was military terminology. Malcolm wasn't an entertainer. He was a warrior. They didn't work together. They went to war. Hollywood wasn't their workplace. It was the Hollywood machine, the same term activists use for systematic oppression. This wasn't grief. This was confirmation. Eddie was telling everyone who understands the code that Malcolm died, fighting the same battle Eddie had been documenting for decades. The timing of Eddie's response was crucial. Most celebrity deaths get generic condolences that take hours or days to craft with publicists. Eddie's tribute went up immediately, raw and unfiltered, like someone who had been expecting this call for years. Malcolm had stopped picking his battles strategically. In his final months, he was fighting on all fronts, challenging systematic programming through his podcast, exposing psychological warfare through his Instagram poetry, connecting entertainment industry corruption to broader patterns of racial oppression.
In artists, to be a conscious artist of color, you're constantly having to pick your battles. And, at some point you have to, really decide what your boundaries are. What are the things that you undoubtedly stand for?
Malcolm had crossed the line from managed resistance to dangerous truth-telling. And Eddie Griffin's tribute confirmed that the machine responded exactly as Eddie had predicted for years. To understand Malcolm-Jamal Warner's final transformation, you need to know about Michelle Thomas, the woman whose death in 1998 shaped every decision he made for the next 27 years. Michelle wasn't just another Hollywood romance. She was Malcolm's co-star, his moral anchor, and ultimately, his guide from beyond the grave. Michelle Thomas played Justine Phillips on The Cosby Show, Theo's sweet, intelligent girlfriend who represented everything positive about young black love on television. But behind the cameras, Michelle and Malcolm's real-life relationship became something deeper and more transformative than anything their characters experienced on screen. Michelle Thomas was born in Boston to Caribbean immigrant parents who instilled in her an unshakable moral foundation. She entered Hollywood with her values intact and refused to let the industry corrupt her spirit. While other young actresses were being pressured into degrading roles or exploitative situations, Michelle maintained her dignity. She chose projects carefully, spoke thoughtfully about representation, and never compromised her principles for fame or money. Malcolm fell in love not just with Michelle's beauty, but with her integrity. In an industry designed to break down young black talent, Michelle represented something rare, someone who could navigate Hollywood without losing herself. Their 5-year relationship became Malcolm's education in maintaining authenticity while building a career. When cancer struck Michelle at just 28 years old, Malcolm watched the love of his life fight with the same moral clarity she had brought to everything else. Even facing death, Michelle made what she called the highest choice, refusing to let fear or bitterness consume her final months. Malcolm was there when she took her last breath. Michelle's mother revealed that he literally climbed into the hospital bed to hold Michelle as she died. This wasn't celebrity grief. This was a man losing the person who had kept his soul intact in an industry designed to destroy it. For 27 years after Michelle's death, Malcolm used her memory as his moral GPS. Every career decision, every public statement, every moment of temptation was filtered through one question. What would Michelle have done? This wasn't just romantic nostalgia. It was a survival strategy in an industry that systematically corrupts black talent. But something changed in Malcolm's final year. The man who had spent decades carefully balancing Michelle's moral guidance with Hollywood pragmatism suddenly stopped being diplomatic. His final Instagram posts about being tired of running for shade represented Malcolm finally embracing the kind of uncompromising truth-telling that Michelle would have been proudest of. He stopped managing his resistance and started speaking with the moral clarity that had made Michelle Thomas too pure for Hollywood to corrupt, and ultimately too dangerous for the machine to let him live. He had made the highest choice Michelle would have been proud of, speaking truth regardless of consequences. But Eddie Griffin knew the price of that choice. His tribute wasn't just mourning a friend. It was documenting the execution of a warrior who refused to surrender in a war most people don't know exists. The conspiracy theorists who immediately questioned Malcolm's drowning aren't paranoid. They're pattern recognition experts who understand that in an industry where Diddy faces federal charges for decades of systematic abuse, where Jeffrey Epstein connections run deep through entertainment circles, where corruption is finally being exposed at the highest levels, the death of a credible witness is never really accidental. Malcolm-Jamal Warner didn't die in a swimming accident. He was eliminated because he had become too dangerous to the machine he and Eddie had been fighting their entire careers. His final Instagram poetry about psychological warfare, his podcast challenging racial stereotypes, his interviews connecting entertainment racism to broader systematic oppression. All of it threatened the narrative control that keeps the machine running. Eddie Griffin's immediate, uncompromising tribute serves as both obituary and battle cry. By calling Malcolm a warrior who died fighting the Hollywood machine, he was confirming what many suspected but few dared say. The war is real, the casualties are mounting, and the machine will eliminate anyone who threatens its control over black minds and black narratives. In the end, Malcolm-Jamal Warner's death proves Eddie Griffin's most chilling prediction. In Hollywood's systematic war against conscious black entertainers, nobody leaves this business clean, and the truth-tellers who refuse to stay silent don't get to leave at all.
Ooh, well, y'all get that? I hope you guys enjoyed this live today. Press 1 if you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys comment. And I just want to talk to y'all for 1 second. What else or other things do you guys want me to continue to talk about? Should we continue to talk about Malcolm tomorrow? Or should we shake it up and talk about other things as well? Leave the comments below. I enjoyed all of you all. I thank you all for commenting. I thank you guys for showing up. I thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate that. And we will and we shall continue this tomorrow. All right. I enjoyed you all. Thank you guys for keep commenting, keep it engaging. I love when you guys engage and comment. I really appreciate you all. All right. And we are out.
Yeah.